Hey guys, what's going on? Nick Newsome here, Ride with Nick. Thanks for tuning in. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't, please subscribe so I can give you more tips and tricks. I want to talk to you about my pay. I know a lot of people have been asking how much I can make full time. So I'm going to show you what I make and my expenses. I drive in the Boston, Massachusetts market, and I drive for Uber and Lyft. I drive in the XL package, and then I also drive with Lyft. I also drive with the Lux Black and the Lux Black XL. I'm going to show you the pay I made for last week, February 4th through February 10th of 2019. As you can see on my screen right here, these are my expenses that you can see. Went to the car wash a couple times. My total in gas is about $200. My car payment is about $25 a day. So about $175 per week. Coffee and stuff, other like snacks, gum. You can write off gum and water. So that's my gum and water for the week. And then total gas. I have to put tolls in here. So because I didn't do that before. So we'll go insert one. We'll put in the tolls. Doesn't need to be in caps. Enter. Okay, so I'll take you over to Uber. All right, what do we make in Uber today? Let's put this. I'll make this down here. Yes. Okay. Hide those. Okay. So my total for the week was $737.03. So let's go with Uber total $737.03. I don't know. Let's just do it like this, I guess. We're income. And that's 737.03. Enter. I'm not going to do. Let's go to my earnings thing. So trip earnings was $584.67. Tolls were $34.36. So let's go over here. No, not there. Here. Negative 34.36. Into that one. We want this to be, let's go right now over there. And then that was for Uber. Now let's check Lyft. What was my total? Here's my total earnings for Lyft. $1,325.90, and tolls were $27.80. Right here, negative 27.80. All right, so let's bring you over here. Sorry about the movement. And I want to, let's see. So that's our total there. We gotta make sure that this is summed from here to here. All right, so that's accurate. I don't know what that is. No, that is week ending February 10. Okay, and then my total income for Lyft was $1325.90. So $1325.90 there. And so we'll do some. Boop. So this minus my expenses will be my total. Let's go ahead and format. Go underline that one, and we can put a little bold on it. So that's my total income. This is my total expenses. So we'll do this equals this, enter, and then we do a sum. And put this in the green. Yay, we're in the green. Yeah, can't really see that one. I don't like it. About that one. That's better. And bold. So my total for the week after expenses was $1,576. My total hours online, let's see, 63 hours, 27 minutes for Uber. And hey, get over it. And for Lyft, my total hours were 75 hours, 16 minutes. Now, keep in mind, I was not driving the whole time. I was sitting and waiting most of the time. And probably about 10 to 15% of that time, I was actually in my apartment where I'm working on my business. And I'm working on my business because I believe that you need to have an exit strategy if you're going to drive for Uber full time, which you can see that I drive for Uber and Lyft full time, which is not fun. It's a lot of hours. It's hard on my back. Can't believe I was online that much last week. So 75 hours total. I mean, you can't add them up together. Like I wouldn't add 73 and 63 because I was online with both of those platforms. I do want to see something here. I want to see what my tips were in relative. So that's pretty good right there. So that's a nice consecutive trip promotion. But $86 in tips compared to my total trip earnings, 584 and 86. That's a good ratio. I'm going to do that on my calculator real quick. So taking $86 divided by 584, that's about 14% tip earnings on Uber. So that's pretty good. So 14%, let's put that in there. 14% Uber, let's just figure it out quick. And then my tips on Lyft. So my earnings were $961, and then my tips were 105.54. So that's actually a little bit more than 10% on my actual trip earnings because we don't count bonuses. I'm not getting tipped on bonuses. I'm not getting tipped on cancellation fees. I did get a $10 cancellation fee for showing up. It took me 10 minutes and I got a $10 cancellation fee. I dropped somebody off, showed up at the next person, they ended up canceling while I was waiting. And then nice bonus there. I wish I could get more bonuses. So about 10 to 15% on tips is what I average. Now, if you want to see what I make actually per trip in the XL, Lux, and Lux Black modes, check out some of my other videos. Actually, I'll put you can click above, and then you can see. You click on my other videos where I go over my payment in detail, so you can see that better. I should make a better one though because I think I can do this on my screen a whole lot better. Other than that, that's the only thing that I would say is important here. You can see my daily right here. Now this is just basically for the full-time drivers. Like I wanted you to see and understand what you're going to be going through when you drive full-time. Because you can't just put in a 40-hour work week and make the money you need to make. You might have to work longer. Now I needed to make, about $2,000, and I did. Minus the expenses is $1,500. That'll take care of my bills and expenses fairly easily. But my total time, let's just round it out to 80 hours, 80 hours. That's what you can expect full time if you need to make a certain amount of money. Divided by, so equals this divided by 80. And that is, hey, what's your problem? All right, let's do this. Equals 1576 divided by 80. $19.70 per hour that I was online. That's horrible, guys. That's horrible. Why would you want to do this full time? Do not do this to yourself. I'll tell you why I'm doing it. All right, let me give you a little backstory here of why I'm doing this. I'm sitting here saying it's awful and that you need to do it. Here's my backstory. So a couple years ago, I had a daughter. All right, I became a dad. I had a daughter. Best day of my life. All right, I love my daughter. I love being a dad. The problem was me and the mother weren't getting along. And then one day we had a big fight and then we decided to split up. Unfortunately, my daughter was very young at the time and it was very hard on me. But needless to say, I had to get my own place so I could have visitation with my daughter. All right. I wanted to be in her life. That's the kind of person I am. I wanted to be her dad. And so I need to get a place to stay of my own. I was living and sharing an apartment with my girlfriend at the time and splitting expenses. And our rent was very low. It was about $1,000 a month. So then I moved out and had to get my own place. Now, the only place that was available in short term, like immediately, was about $1,500. So right now, instead of splitting rent at $1,000, so I was paying $500 my share. Now I had to pay $1,500 my share altogether, everything, and then plus all your utilities on top. Well, I was a carpenter at the time. I was a union carpenter, and at the end of the month, there was way more bills than I had money to spend. And honestly, I just felt trapped. I wanted to be a good dad. I wanted to make sure I was a good provider. And I just didn't want to grow up being beat up from working the long, hard hours being a carpenter and coming home with barely any money to spend, without any money to take care of my daughter. Now, there was good benefits, good retirement, good health benefits, but I didn't need the money later. I needed the money right now. So, needless to say, something needed to change. Not only that, but the apartment I was living in was very noisy. It was in a bad part of town. And come to find out, after I moved in, it did have a cockroach infestation problem. So after making a pretty big stink, I was able to convince the landlord to get me out of the lease, let me out of the lease, so I could move. So now I moved to a nicer place, a place I actually wanted to live before, and now my rent was two grand. So $2,000 a month that I need to cover when I was used to paying $500 a month plus utilities. Now I'm covering everything, $2 grand plus. As a carpenter, and I'm definitely not making money. The raises would have been good, and I would have made a decent amount if I'd stayed in. But like I said, at the end of the month, there's just no money left. It's a very hard thing to do. So what I did is I made the decision to go into, need to make a change. So I decided to go into sales. And while I was building my sales business, that's why I decided to drive for Uber and Lyft. And why I'm telling you this is because I don't think you should do this full time without an exit strategy. You need to have another plan, and you need to have a plan to get out of driving and doing the rideshare, because it's not going to pay you a lot. As you can see, I drive in the premium ride mode, and I'm only making $20 an hour. Okay. It's not a good life. I don't care what you do. You're going to average, on average, after you add up all your time and all the money you make, you're going to make $20 to $25 an hour. Now, granted, there's some hours where I'm making $50 to $60 an hour on trips, which is fantastic, but those aren't back to back. I don't get those all the time. There's a lot of downtime. There's a lot of time sitting around. Now, when I'm sitting around, I'm not just like aimlessly going through my phone, looking at social media, watching YouTube videos. I'm training and I'm learning how to grow my business. There's another video I'd like you to watch if you're interested in getting out of driving, and you can do this in 30 days. It's a 30-day challenge. And then in this challenge, you're going to learn everything you need to know about internet marketing. And then even if you don't have a product or a service, you can use this product, this 30-day challenge, and it'll teach you everything you need to know about internet marketing if you're interested in doing this. Let me get back over here so you can see what I'm talking about. I just want you to see this, okay? So continuing with my story. So I went to sales and marketing, and my whole desire is to have an internet marketing business where I help other companies with their marketing, with their internet marketing, and help them gain more business, get more visibility, and just help with their overall online marketing strategy. So I'm in that 30-day challenge, and I'm about 2 weeks almost done. And then hopefully when I'm done with this, I've learned a lot. And then when I'm done with this, I should have a full-blown business that's actually making me money online so I can stop driving. Here was the week before, $432. That was 40 hours online. That's like $10 an hour. I'm telling you, it's not pretty. And then $695 at $60, 60 hours. Again, $10 an hour. You want to see Lyft? Let's see, what was the week before? Let's see if we can, let's go back here, 17 rides, 41 hours online, $468. The week before, 43 rides, 62 hours, 1,000. So what's that? This week seemed a little bit better. Just getting my phone out, my calculator. So clear that 1,058 divided by 62. That's $17 an hour. It's not good, man. You know, it's better than $10 an hour, but it's not. It's $17 an hour. It's not what you want. Don't do it. If you're thinking about driving full time, don't do it. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you already haven't. I'm going to show you my pay more and more, so you can actually see what's going on. I'll give you other tips and tricks. Thank you for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.